Hi there, Ratchet25 with a new camera angle again. There's some more bots behind me, as you can see. And I've got a little problem. I'll tell you my problem later after my episode review. I'm sorry I'm a bit late doing this review, and yeah, it's episode 6, Chain of Command. Episode 6, Chain of Command. Well, and as Ray would say, green is the magic colour. It is officially, as he says, convention. Well, England's convention. Start of the convention season, and Auto Assembly is coming up very, very fast. I will be attending, but not all weekend like I wanted to. I have to do a favour for work, so I will have to come off Auto Assembly a day early. I have to be going there on a Friday. I'll be coming back on Saturday night back home. Yeah, I don't mind, but at least I got fair warning this time, not like I did last year. Chain of Command. Yeah, what can I start off with saying? This episode is just awesome. I'll tell you something, this episode from start to finish is just awesome. It's basically Starscream getting his ass kicked by everything in this. By mentally, by verbally, by physically. Okay. It starts off in the Arctic Tundra where the Autobots freezes the Predacon. So the Predacon returns and it ends up saying and just breaking free from the ice by its own power. Not and also then it goes into the intro. Basically, that's just the opening. Then it goes on to the Decepticons warship. The Nemesis goes on to the Nemesis. And Megatron and Starscream and Shockwave are all there in the conversations. And Starscream's bringing up is it wise for us Shockwave to conduct experiments of cloning all the Predacons, and excuse me, and that the Nemesis is too small for even his ex-Predacon. And then, lo and behold, the Predacon arrives. And Shockwave says he's got an off-site laboratory somewhere on Earth, or even back on Cybertron. And excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm woke up today, working all bank holiday. Off-site laboratory, and Starscream gets his oh, you do think of everything, don't you? Basically, first point of Starscream getting his ass beaten by logical intelligence. And then Megatron goes through, it's up to you now, Starscream, you will take command of the Predacon. Then Starscream starts poking and prodding the Predacon like it was a wild animal. And I do go into phases where I just blank out sometimes, and I don't know why. It's mostly when I'm tired. So yeah, he gets ass wiped by the Predacon. Then he has to get forced to get the Apex armor and he still gets his ass kicked by the Predacon. Then we go into the Autobots scene, and this is where the chain of command really starts kicking in. You find out there's a grudge match between Wheeljack and Magnus, and they don't like each other for each reasons. Wheeljack's for being a cowboy antics, and Magnus for being a straight stick up the mud, which Magnus has always been in his character's bio. He's a 100% soldier, combatant, and logical leader. And this, he ends up sneaking Miko along, and this really starts to piss off Magnus, and he really doesn't, and Boca is making up excuses for Wheeljack throughout this episode, and they send in the Predacon, and the Predacon does his Predacon things. He actually gets sent to retrieve the CNA item of the ex-Predacons. And each episode when they retrieve a Predacon artifact, only this one we can see which one it belongs to, and it looks like it belongs to Skystalker, this DNA, and it's an eyeball, but that's basically it. Now here's the thing where what we'd be waiting for. Wheeljack, Magnus and are getting their asses kicked by the Predacon, but that's not where the good bits are. The good bits are above ground. Miko was sent to get help, call for backup from Magnus's ship, and instead she's got into a fight with Starscream. Starscream was wearing the Apex armor. He took it off, and Miko went to climb for the help. Then she decided to jump onto the Apex armor, activated it, and then she starts kicking Starscream around like he was some kind of little bitch. Basically, Oh, it was so funny. She went through two general class air Virkons. Let me get that right. Two general class air Virkon generals. I think that's right. Then she fucking handed them to a plate with mixture of judo, karate, kung fu and wrestling moves. Oh, but it was so great. I tell you, this is a fight that I have never seen ever in the history of Transformers. Never seen a human, purely human, take. I have to say Miko is becoming one of my favourite characters of Transformers human companions of all time due to this fight. She is a really good character. They really did put a lot of thought into Miko. Sorry, I'm just sorting out a Transformer here. And we get a bit of history of Magnus's and Wheeljack's history. And a bit of Bulkhead. He left before Magnus came into power, and all Bulkhead had to learn off of Magnus is the legends of his greatness, but Wheeljack actually had to work beside him, and he knows what Magnus is like on first hand, and that's no good for, like, it's good for a commander to have a stable head, but you can see why these characters clash. So Wheeljack ends up deserting the Autobots yet again due to Magnus. And Magnus is completely shocked at the how Miko handled herself as a warrior, and this is the great things about the Prime. The human characters are Jack's the usual genetic character. He's the usual genetic main character. Like Spike started it off. He's by far the best character ever in Transformers Human Companion, because he started the human companionship G1. Then the three then Kicker was great. He was it was good. He held his own, but he was more like the information guide. But the Unicron Trilogies, no, it's Koji from Robots in this guy. Kicker was the little bitch from Energon. Yeah, Koji was good. Kicker were just a little bitch. And the three humans in, well, the five humans in Armada were good, in fact, but they had their flaws. But they were a lot better than Kicker. The three humans in Cybertron were one of the best, I have to say. And then you got the movies, You got Sari is a really good character. And now you got these three humans that I like a lot. Yeah, but I have to say this Prime episode is just one of my favourites at the moment. I watched it 5 times already. After work I've been tired and I have to look after my son. And I haven't had time to do this video on Sunday. I wanted to do it, but I fell asleep. But as I was saying, this and getting it out to you as fast as I can before the next episode, and it's Wednesday now, and I should be doing my videos on like a Monday. Not Monday night, something like that. Okay, as I said at the beginning of my video, I've got a little problem. I've got one of my best videos that I've got today is my top 10 worst Transformers, and I got a lot of good responses from that and comments from that, and it inspired me to do my top 10 favourite Transformers. But there's a problem. I can't whittle it down to 10. I can whittle it down to 20. I can say that. My top 20 Transformers, and when Prime will be finishing, and hopefully after Auto Assembly's haul, or if there's a break like there was with the other Transformers series, I will be doing my top 20 favourite Transformers, but it's going to be top 20. It could be top 30 by the time I come back. This is top 20 that I've got at the moment. So this is Rattrek25 signing out. Take care. Till all on one. Behave yourselves. See ya.